Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this blue sparkly box and hopefully transform it into a steampunk vision of glory. So I think what I'm first going to need to do is I'm going to need to, well, what I want to do is I want to actually put some little rivets along here so it looks like it's all been riveted together. So my plan for that, I haven't ever done this before, but I'm going to actually try and use some 5-minute epoxy to put little dots all around and see how we go. Alrighty, I've got my glue, Uhu Quickset glue, which is a 5-minute epoxy. Got a little match here and a board that's painted red. I don't know why it's painted red. So I'll put equal parts of these two glues. Oh, one's a bit funky. And I'm gonna stir them together, make sure you get them really nicely mixed together. It's good. Now obviously 5-minute epoxy, you got 5 minutes. What I'm using here is just a regular pin with a round head, and I'm going to dip that in my epoxy and then just put dots along the top here. And as you can see, I'm just spacing them by eye because I don't want this to take me all day to do. So and there's the top. I don't know if you can see that. So there we go. Got the top done. I'm going to go all the way around all of these, but I'm sure you don't want to see me do that. Okay, so we've got, I've glued all those, put all the little dots on there. That took me about 20 odd minutes or something like that. Next thing I'm going to do is I need to actually cover it with flat black spray paint to get rid of the blue sparkle. So we've got our spray paint here. Okay, I just got back in from making this black with some flat black spray paint. It's still maybe a little bit tacky, so I probably shouldn't actually be doing this yet, except for the day is getting by and I need to do it. So I'm going to try and apply some paint. Well, it's actually called Rub and Buff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make this gold on the inside and silver on these edge bits. So I'll take a bit of this gold and I'm going to actually kind of try and apply it really dry. Still a bit too wet. Too wet. So I just really don't want too much of the gold on here. And the other thing is it can actually take some of the paint off if you haven't let the paint harden dry long enough. So I'm not worrying too much about the parts that are going to be silver later. And then I go over it again. Just kind of giving it a bit of a surface that you can still see the black through. So you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see that on there, how it's looking. Now let's try some of the silver, and maybe that, well, maybe I'll just try it with this brush, but I'll have to be more careful so that I don't get it on the places that I don't want it, right? So basically I'm just working into the brush so it's nice and even, so it doesn't come off in big chunks. I didn't even wash my brush off. And there, now I'm just applying the silver the same way. This time just being more careful. You can get a bit of an idea how it's going to look, see? I won't have you watch me do this whole thing, but I will show you when it's done. See, this handle could be nice and silver. Okay, so I'm done. I spent about an hour probably doing the rest of this. And I reckon it might look a little bit better, a bit darker, a bit more sort of coppery color, but I guess that's something to try out in another time. So anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Have fun.